Hello, I'm Edward Peak, and after making the Lasgun airsoft conversion kit, I got a lot of requests to make the Autogun, so we're going to do that now. And if you're wondering about the armor set you see here, this is made by Jules Zargo. It's really cool and it'll be getting its own video very soon. So like the smash button, headbutt the keyboard in the comment section, and let's make this thing. Back when I did this the first time, I collected all of the measurements in such a way that I knew it would fit not only my gun, but other people's. The problem with me when I did this is I kind of make notes more in the way of like a replacement for my not very good short-term memory, so they are just bundles of post-it notes. I have no idea what any of this means. Meaning, I had to do all of those measurements again, and Lord knows I cannot be fucked to do that a third time, so I've come up with a very clever solution. I've created a template file, meaning that I can literally just model on top of this, and I know it's going to fit not only my gun, but also other people's, saving me hours of messing around, remeasuring and adjusting, meaning, oh okay, we're zooming in, thank you AI camera, apparently I wanted this. Saving me hours of work and making this process a lot more streamlined. As with most of my designs, I tried to go for simplicity as much as possible, and in this case it's designed just to slide over the top rail of an M4 or an AR system and then just lock into place. As to exactly how it locks into place, I will explain in a little while. But first, here's why I don't recommend using epoxy glue. The plan was to have it all done in such a way so that I could put it on the gun, make sure it fits exactly the way you want it to, glue it together, and then when you slide it off, it breaks. Plan B. Normally I just use this, super glue, and it works. So we'll go back to that, I think. Don't bother with epoxy glue, is what I've learned from this, because that hasn't done anything. Not only did I super glue these pieces, I also used my favourite new toy, the plastic welder. This is more due to the fact that I just had it nearby and wanted to play with it. I don't think it's necessary, but it definitely made it stronger. The problem with the plastic welder is it comes with these really thick staples, which are great for holding things together, not so easy to clip. That's why I wore glasses. So combine the force needed and the awkward angle that you'll be working with, and it's near on impossible to get those staples down to a length where they are just not a problem. So, sensibly, you would say you need a Dremel, something that's quite precise and that will cut it away to a short length and be easy to control. Yeah, that's not what I did. Yeah, we got through a lot of polyfiller that day. But after a good amount of polyfilling and sanding, and then polyfilling and sanding again, we got it to a point where we could paint it, where I did the oldest trick in the book, where I just masked the bits I wanted to stay black and sprayed the rest of it green. All paints used in this project were very kindly supplied by Manny's Model Store, which you can find a link for in the description below. So now, with the bulk of this project done, the only thing I need to worry about now is how to keep it locked into place whilst it's on the gun, and for that I've come up with a very simple solution. And that solution comes in the shape of two M5 bolts. Having the ability to just fix two bolts onto the back plate here means you can take it off easily and also tighten it as much as you want to. And yes, I have tried it with 3D printed bolts and none of them worked, so just buy some online. They're cheap.
Yes.
Are you sure you want to put that on?
I'm not. I'm risking it. I haven't pulled the trigger, but it looks.
Oh, look at you being all proud.
It looks pretty. I'm pretty proud. It looks better than I thought it was going to. I'm perfectly honest.
It looks really nice.
So that covers the assembly, but what about the performance? As at the end of the day, this is an airsoft gun conversion kit. So, how does it do on the field? I'm sure it goes without saying, but obviously when I say performance, I just mean how much this kit just gets in the way of what the actual gun underneath is already doing. And in terms of that, it doesn't really affect the weight much for me. I didn't really notice it, but then again, I'm used to a full metal M4, which I've had for about, I don't even want to think. Oh, I'll put it this way. I think what's underneath this kit is probably older than some of the people watching. That's how long I've had this thing.
Hey!
I found it pretty comfortable to hold and to maneuver around. Having these ridges on the grip here has really made a big difference. It doesn't slip out of your hand or anything like that, and that isn't down to any clever designing on my part. I've literally just copied what is in the Darktide video game. That is where this inspiration's come from. So I would like to add that I did only print it in 15mm infill rate, so it's probably not going to be that strong. Yep, that put a hole in it, so maybe go for a slightly higher infill rate.
Shit, what the fuck?
So, you asked that I make a Autogun conversion kit, and here it is. Ask and you shall receive. And if you want to get it for free, all you have to do is enter the number of cans of Prime that I shot in this video as the discount code. If you'd like to see how the Darktide armour was made, you can check that out here. And I would like to add the most important thing that I've learned from this video.